Now this goes out to Broken Nose Jim in Ballinasloe. Cowley Jim Ward. Let's live in the Ballinasloe. Let's going around calling people names and giving people scandal. You can give nobody scandal. Cowley shite. You can give no one scandal. You would have molested your own little girl. And you did fucking do it. When she ran away with every Tom, Dick and Harry, I wouldn't stay in the same house with you.
Too afraid to.
Afraid to. When you followed her down to Mayo, and where there was a knife stuck into your guts, and you left the tins of care for 2 weeks.
On fanny chest.
Left the tins of care for 2 weeks, you were. You dirty bowsy. That was ran out of Mayo. And we'll go across now over to Tullamore, where your son raped the girl inside in Tullamore. You do forget about that, do you?
Ah, but the courts didn't forget about it.
When your own family, when your own people ran you out of Tullamore with the way we were carrying on inside, and they got ashamed of you, cut you up and ran you out of Tullamore. So that was 2 towns you ran out of. Now, you can't go with the Choom. Ballyboggs is a bardo with Choom. Now, you were ran out of Athenry, where you were set up home there for years. You were ran out of it.
Oh, tramp's face.
Tramped. You can't go with the Galway, where you're squeaking the fella side in Galway.
You can go nowhere.
You can go nowhere.
Tramp.
Nowhere. No, you're coming along. Listen, you're coming along now and you're getting your brother Larens to hit me. Well, that'll do it. Get him to do it.
Because you couldn't do it
But I
yourself.
tell you one thing, if it's anything like you, I'll have no worries about it. Now, and another thing I'm going to tell you. Why didn't you do it yourself? You had plenty of opportunities to do it, hadn't you? Plenty of opportunities.
You couldn't hit the man speaking his wife.
When I was below at the post office at Ballinasloe, Wednesday morning, everybody was getting paid. When you come out for your dole, and you seen me outside that post office, and you would not come down for your dole.
Oh, dole boy.
You would not come down. I was an hour and a half there, and you would not come to that post office till I was gone. Now, there was an opportunity for you. Why didn't you come down and hit me yourself that time? Or another thing, when I was in High Melly Park the next day, when you seen me, when I made a laugh and you put your hand up, it was in front of Brian Monaghan's car, and you put your hand up. And I got out of the car 20 yards down the road. Why didn't you come down and hit me that time? Or another opportunity you had. When I was outside Blake's, smoking a factory and having a few pints. When you passed out and I put my tongue out with you. You kept going, didn't you? Now, Cowley shite, go now and fight the Boggans first. Right?
He's fighting no one, they're best.
You're not fighting no one. I'm telling you, when the Boggans is finished with you, you'll never ask for fight again of anyone.
No, James, Mel.
When you wouldn't fight, listen, you wouldn't fight the Martins. The Martins not fighting men. They never done any training. You wouldn't fight them. There's not you could have blown at the Ryax to fight, you won't fight. You are the cowliest man under the sun that was ran out of every town that you went in Ireland. Now, you're giving me scandal. Well, I'm not bothered about that, because I'll tell you why. My family can prove me. They can prove it any time. So I'm not really bothered about that.
He can't prove his sons can't stand
up
for him.
You can't prove yours. You cannot prove yours, because it did happen with you. Now, another thing. Do you remember the time with the green doors, what you done with the green doors? Do you remember with the fags? We'll leave that for another day, right? Do you remember the time that you were down in Ballinasloe down the lane? We'll leave that for another day. Now, Cowley Jim, listen, there's plenty of fights here for you. There's nobody skipping the queue. Get it over Ballybogans first. Get it over to Martins, which you wouldn't fight. And get it, and it's not you alone that right wants to fight you. Get on and fights out of the way. But believe me, when the Boggans is finished with ye, you'll never ask to fight anybody again. You dirty, cowardly, sheepdogs bastard.
The man's hiding in Ballinasloe, hiding there, Jim.
You're going around calling one eyes. Do you know, I've had no eyes at all, I'd beat you.
I've had him.
Do you know, I've had no limbs, I'd beat you and be cook.
He'd run for man.
Cowardly Jim, do you understand? It's ran out of every town in Ireland. Now, Ballinasloe is your last stand.
And we'll
that's your last stand.
Sure that.
Now let me talk. That's your last stand, me boy. Now I'm telling you something now for nothing. You're walking a fairy tale nice at the moment. Fairy tale nice.
For a fat man.
Now, you and your Mongolia sons that's going around. Georgie Graham that can beat nobody and fight nobody.
He's getting it.
You dirty, cowardly sheepdogs. That's what you hear. That's what you hear. They can't go to no town and get ran out of it. like cowley sheepdogs with their tail between their legs. Fuck off now. And you're going to calling me yellow face, aren't you? Now, listen to me. Margarine face. Blue band. Do you hear me? Blue band. Margarine.
Now, Smelly Jim, you listen to me now.
And I'll be back in Ballinasloe very shortly.
Now you listen.
And I want you to come face and face to me. Do you understand that? And you see what I'll do to you, me boy. Cowley shite.
No.
Cowley shite.
My brother sends you a challenge. It's son there, Georgie. The Mongol. Look at the sick looking boy.
George, you get him.
Georgie there, you got a challenge. You get back to my brother. You're able to get back to every other man. Why can't you get back to... We're not skipping no cues with no one. But you're not fighting anyway. Because you know what you are now, training in a stop. You're moving nowhere.
Tell him, George, you have to fight. George, you get him.
See, Georgie, you're dead. And any of your sons, Jim. And the things that you put up for me, the smell, nobody's, they're dead with you.
Put it back in a second. And the reason why that I couldn't get back to ye for the last week was because my sister was after dying, and ye knew that, and ye put all this up after when my sister died. Ye put all this up when we were burning my sister, the Lord mercy her soul. That's why I couldn't get back to you.
And Jim, you could never make a tape again because you're the man that said that you seen me on the Port Tumler Road and you hid in the ditch and you took my number plate. You were able to tell me the year my car is 018 when I'm
took the number plate for the guards.
I tell you how smart I am. When I am years ahead of you boys. I know that, boy. But geez, you can't be that fucking slow. 018. Do you know what I mean?
No.
You tramps.
You're going around now saying little bits of coke around Ballinasloe, little bits of heroin, little bit of coke that you're getting on the take. Now, you're going along and you're calling people junkies. You can't call junkies to nobody. Look at your two sons that pick two junkies up off the street. The Dobson one that just never leave her common. The one out of Galway, her name is Dobson, I know her well. She was never leave her common. And she was lying in the street with the drugs. And your sons came along and brought them home and lived with them. With them two junkies.
They're £5 whore.
Now. And you're the fellas going around calling junkies. Go away, you margarine pig, you. Blue band.
Go back down to your sons and their country women. And remember this, Jim. You said that I apologise to us. I never did. When you go to bed every night, you remember this. He came to my mother-in-law's house and he kissed my arse. And you can never forget that, Jim. But what reason had he to come to me? You tell me, Jim. What reason? Only to kiss my arse. Because I wasn't talking to none of you. Now go and fuck off.
And when you see me again, you come and try and hit me yourself. Don't be getting other people to do it.
And you say my father's wearing a cowboy hat. He was, but you were wearing a nappy for the week he was in the town. You were shitting it, you curly animal. That's all you're good for.
No, goodbye and kiss my lovely sexy yellow arse. It matches me face. Go on.
No, fuck off.